Hello and welcome to Alan Wake on my i5-4670K with a GTX 760. The settings are on complete maximum. This game is quite system heavy. It didn't run very well on my other processor, but now it runs pretty damn good. Alan Wake, one of my favourite games of all time. And no one fucking... Well, it sold quite a lot, but it didn't sell enough for fucking Microsoft to fund the second one. Fuck you, Microsoft. You ruin everything. God damn it.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
So instead of Alan Wake 2, we are getting Quantum Break, which looks like it may be interesting, but I won't be playing it because it's Xbox only. We'll have to wait 2 years for it to come on PC. So, I guess I'll play it then. But, Alan Wake, the PC version, came out 2 years after the Xbox 360 version. It was a Xbox exclusive. People who made it, Remedy, they made Max Payne 1 and 2, which are great games as well.
Forestry equipment around. There had to be something I could use to reach the top.
And Alan Wake is just a phenomenal game in general, really. It's amazing. It didn't sell well to begin with, but it gained like a following. But by the time it gained a following, it was kind of too late for Microsoft, because they were like, it didn't sell well to begin with, so we're not going to fund the second one, because we're Microsoft and we fucking kill your dreams. I'm using a controller, because this game does not play well with a keyboard and mouse, at least for me. So basically, these are dark creatures. And you have to take their shield down with your flashlight. You have a flashlight. And you have a gun. Oh god. And by god, this game looks really nice. They did not half-ass the PC port. They spent a long time on the PC port and made it great. And when they did that announcement video saying Alan Wake 2 is not going to be happening, I was really, really sad. I was like, oh, but. I was like genuinely sad. Genuinely sad. So I was like, but I want it. But I want it. And it's not going to happen. At least not yet. Maybe one day. But I wouldn't hold up my... Oh, shotgun. Nice. Sweet. It's been a while since I played this game. By a while, I mean 2011. While. We have a shop in the glorious land of England, called Argus, which is a terrible shop. But this was £10. Back in 2011, I looked on Argos. Don't do any more because they're shit. But this was £10. I was like, yeah, why not? It's really good when you just pick up a game. You buy a game, saying like, what the hell, I'll buy it, and then it just turns out to be fucking amazing, which this was. I don't even know where I'm going. Up here? No. Oh, I know what I've got to do. I know what I've got to do. There we go. You have to make a bridge out of wood. This game is very story focused, and the story is amazing. The voice actor and the actor for the Alan Wake, he looks exactly the same as Alan Wake, and in the spiritual successor, I guess you could say, Alan Wake American Nightmare, which it kind of was a sequel. They did live action cutscenes with him, which was amazing. They were great, and I just kind of love this game overall. It's got great story. The story's great. I don't really want to spoil anything because I think spoiling this game would be a freaking travesty if you haven't played it yet. And if you haven't played it, go fucking buy it because it's amazing. There were 2 DLCs for the game, which I played one of them. They were okay. Most DLCs for games are shit to begin with, so I really wasn't expecting much from them.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and it would keep you company all night long if I weren't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but too tough for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
This game is very heavily collectible based, and the collectibles are worth it. These are not shitty collectibles. There are coffee mugs or coffee flasks, which I never understood. They are kind of jokey collectibles, but a lot of the collectibles in the game they give a lot of story, exposition. They're great. Like the radios. Oh yeah, the music in this game is fucking amazing as well. Here we go. A manuscript page.
At first,
And holy shit, he reads it.
by accident.
Fucking
The book,
amazing.
I remember, was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
This is one of these special. This is just a special game that is kind of dear to my heart. I love it.
The gas
station.
Now. Its light welcoming in the darkness.
This is very early on in the game.
Belly Burster is the best with no crumbs. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
This is a horror game, but it's not really scary. It's very atmospheric. It's got amazing atmosphere. It's quite a long game. Well, around 10 hours, maybe longer, maybe less, depending on the player. Oh god. The darkness. Ow. So, flare gun. Basically, in this game, dark is bad, light is good.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
So basically, I'll give you a little explanation of the story. With the manuscript pages, he is that is stuff he's written, but he doesn't remember writing them, and they are kind of gonna tell you what's kind of gonna happen. This game is not a shitty game. This game is just they spent fucking bazillion. This game was announced in 2006 and it came out in 2010. There was a trailer for it in 2006. By God, did it look? It looked. I would have loved to see what the game would have been like if it came out in 2006, because it did look very interesting there as well. You may notice these secrets. If you shine a light on them, you can see them. So arrows pointing you to secret stashes being left by someone. This game does not have... It doesn't have jump scares. I wouldn't say it has... But it has stuff like that. That's not really a jump scare. I don't think it is. Oh. Alan Wake, get out of there. Also, the gunplay is fucking great. Super satisfying.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs.
Ooh.
Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script.
I love how he's like, oh, I'm just going to watch this. This looks cool.
Is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
There is so much attention to detail in this game. Now they did, like I said, they did make a sequel of sorts called Alan Wake American Nightmare, which is still a fantastic game. I love it. It's not as good as this, but it's still great. I still recommend it, of course. It's fucking amazing still. It's more action focused, but it still has a great story, and it's You'll definitely get a kick out of it the first time you play through it. I recommend it. This game goes on sale quite often and for very cheap. Like, not that long ago, it was like £3 for the Alan Wake collection. And if you see it, fucking buy it. Because Jesus Christ, if you haven't played this game, you're missing out on a classic. I didn't know. Is that? I don't think that was... I thought it was explosive. So basically the main premise of the combat is you shine the light on them until their shield has gone and then you shoot them. Simple, but effective. So yeah, Remedy are making Quantum Break, which looks interesting, but I don't know. I wouldn't hold my breath. But it is from Remedy. So, you know. My phone is going off. Oh my god. How could you do this? You're interrupting Alan Wake. Evil phone. Shut up, phone. Bye. Fuck you, phone. No one interrupts me playing Alan Wake. He was a mini-boss of sorts.
Stucky's body vanished,
Stucky.
leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
So I'm going to end it here, because I want to not have spoilers, because this game is amazing and you should really play it and experience it for the first time for yourself. And yeah, please, please, for the love of God, buy this game if you see it on sale. Even, I mean, this game is worth every monies in the world. Please buy it. Support this game because it deserves it. It's really one of those games that deserves it.